If you clicked on this video, you probably know this feeling. Working for hours on your content, being like, oh, this is going to crush it. There is zero reason to not crush it because there is so much advice and there is so much value in this post. But when you post, you don't get the results you want. You either get no views, no engagement, or you get a lot of engagement on the wrong post, or you get a little bit of lead flow, but they are not qualified. If these three things are happening to you, copy this LinkedIn content strategy to make money in 2024. So in this video, we are going to see a lot of things, and I wish I knew this thing when I started. So first, we will see the 9 reasons why your content doesn't make you any money and why it will keep the same if you're not handling these reasons. Then exactly what to post and why. After that, we will see the 3 things to understand before you begin posting. I guarantee that 99% of people don't know this, and it will be your case too. Then how to stay consistent with little tactics and hacks. And lastly, we are going to see what to do in the beginning days to get results fast. There's 9 reasons why your content doesn't make you any money. First, you are only doing advice posts. You are only doing, for example, if you are an email lead gen agency, what subject line to do, how to not get in spam, how to build your list. These are nice posts, yes, but this is not enough for me to convert. In the next few minutes, I'm going to explain this in more detail, but we have so many objections, and your advice posts only tackle one of them. And to be real with you, why should we care? Why should we care? So, how many lead gen agencies, how many blog posts, how many videos did we see about how to have a nice subject lines, how to not get in spam? Bear with me that I don't advise you to be 100% original and say whatever you want and say something that nobody has never said, because it's impossible, but you should give us reasons to watch it. Then you are probably not talking to your ICP when you're doing most of your content. I see it all the time with marketing agencies. For example, they will do some posts like, okay, how did I get to 10k a month? This will only attract some beginner agency people, and so this will not attract your target clients that make 200k, 1 mil per year. Then another reason, obvious reason, this one is that you are not consistent on your content. So you're doing 1 post for 1 week, you're doing 10 posts a week, and then you're doing nothing. It's a long-term game, and you have to keep doing it every day. Then another reason is that you don't do outreach. Yes, I know it, guys. You want people to be attracted by you, but you also want money. If you want money, do some outreach, especially with content. It will be 10 times more powerful because people can see your content and be like, okay, oh, he's talking to me, he's serious about this. Another reason is that you don't message the people who engage from your content. For example, you see people liking, commenting, go reach out to them. They're probably your ICP if you are doing your content correctly. And they pretty much trust you more because of it. So why are you not taking advantage of this? Then another reason is that you don't show proof that you are good at what you do, and you don't remove the objections for us to go forward. So you don't show us results, you don't show us client testimonials, you don't show us client screen conversations. And so why should we believe that you're good? We don't know you. We are just scrolling. How can we know the results you got? Then you don't remove every objection. So then you don't push your offer. I can guarantee that 99% of people that are watching your content don't even know your exact offer. And how can they go on a decision price? How can they tell to themselves, okay, I'm going to go out of my way to reach out to these people, to this guy, if I don't know what he is selling exactly? And why are you different? Then you don't comment on other people's posts, so your reach is disgusting because the LinkedIn algorithm wants you to engage with other people, and then you don't know how to make hooks. You don't know how to write. Before posting, you need to understand 3 things. So first, there is type of post. There is lead magnet, case studies, fundraiser, carousels, etc. And then there is the content of the post. What's said in the post and how. This is very important. And 3, there are reasons if we don't buy. It's not that we don't like you. It's not that we don't like your product. We want to buy. but we don't buy because we have objections. For example, I don't trust you, it's going to be too expensive, will this really work for me, results will take too long to arrive, etc, etc. So if you want to make money with your LinkedIn, you need to address these reasons, but we're going to see how to do this in your content. So, but before that, how many posts should you do per week? I advise you to do 5 posts per week at first to get consistent and get into the game. And after that, go to 1 post a day. And when you see substantial results, maybe doing 2 posts per day. Very important. Nobody understands this. Nobody. Expect the big dogs. But if you want to get results with your LinkedIn content, you need to understand that. So there's 5 levels of awareness. This was theorized by Jullien Schwartz: problem aware, solution aware, product aware, most aware. And your content marketing needs to get them from not aware at all to most aware. How does this materialize in real examples? So for example, I did it for my LinkedIn. So there's people that are problem aware. They don't realize there is a problem. Their marketing and lead generation seems like okay. They didn't even consider the LinkedIn, for example, or doing content or doing any other things. Then there is solution aware people. They recognize that their content isn't that great. Their lead generation is not that great as well. But they are not sure that there is issues and all that. You understand how it's going to get. So product aware, I know that the services like ghostwriting and lead generation can help with my challenges, but I'm not familiar with the specific providers, including agencies, offer, and all that. And most aware, I know ghostwriting and lead gen service. I'm still deciding if it's right for me. I'm comparing services and I'm looking for more specific information. The problem is people only talk to product aware and most aware, and there is so many markets to conquer, but people just stay in this, or they are talking to only this. Imagine if you went from a market with 100,000 people to a market with 1 billion people. This is exactly what it is to understand this. And so how will this apply to your content strategy? So you need to address each one of this, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, with different type of posts. You can't talk to a product aware and solution aware the same. They are very different. So for example, a problem aware would do a post, for example, here is why hiring a ghostwriter and lead gen agency is the best thing that you can do. So a comparison between my service and all the other service, then is not sure it's working. So results post. So how I get my client 100k in 6 months, for example. This will work with most people, but it's just an example. Then product aware, okay, why is mine better? So showing my expertise and all that. Now, what type of content should you do? So I recommend doing some personal branding once per week to show that you're a real human, which is very important. We are buying from you at the end of the day, and there is the objection of saying to yourself, oh, can I trust him? And personal branding will make sure of this. Then results post to make sure that your clients see that you're really getting results. Lead magnets to solve your client's pains and also do a little bit of setting on backend. Then you should do expertise posts like 2 to 4 per week with mind maps, videos, carousels, long form posts. It's very interesting, but now you could say to yourself, oh, is this it? No, it's not it, because you have to do this on loop for infinity, because there are new people in your audience every day. And so all your content that you did in the past, they won't see it, because LinkedIn is a more short-term type of platform. So in comparison with YouTube you can get recommended a video that was published 5 years ago. Right now on LinkedIn you can only get pushed a LinkedIn post that's 2 weeks old at most. Then people need to be reminded more than they need to be taught. How many videos, how many podcasts, how many things did you need to hear to just apply one thing? For example, unfit people would hear, okay, you need to go to the gym, and they will go to it immediately. No, it doesn't work like that. It's the same thing with B2B and selling your services. It's not because you said one time that they should buy your service that they will going to do it. And then another reason, important reason that most of people don't take into consideration is that we don't see every pieces of content that you do every day. So you think that we see the 5 posts you do, but we only see 1 or less. And so you can't expect people to make buying decision based on the content that they didn't see. So that's why you should do some recycling. Then how to stay consistent. It's the most important thing. You can apply every pieces of tactics we see in there, but if you're not consistent, it will not work. If you're not consistent, it's not the games that you should play, because you will have to wait like 3 months-ish to get, while doing content and doing good content consistently, to get big results. And if you're not applying what we've seen in this video, it's even going to take longer. So there is a method that I teach lazy coaching clients. It's that, okay, in the normal approach, if you're doing 7 posts a week, your 7 posts are going to last a week. If you're spreading your content from 3 days, it's going to last 3 weeks. It's just an easy thing that you can do. And after that, because what I see very much, it's, okay, I'm super motivated in 2024 to change the game for me. I will post content every day. And so the guy just makes a bunch of content, like 7, 10, 15 posts, and then do nothing. And with this approach, you can space the different things. And after that, if you're consistent, you can say, okay, I will just, now I get more posts. I will go back and post it. And I will get no problem, because even if I troll, even if I don't have the time to do it, I will have content for weeks. Last thing, important thing, what to do in the beginning when you don't get results. First, you need to do comments every day. So aim for 10 to 30 a day, because LinkedIn is a social algorithm. And imagine if people weren't active on it. Imagine if you were busting your ass off to get 10 pieces of content, you will post it all, and you will get 0 views for eternity. Would you keep posting? No, because there is no reason for you to do so, because there is nobody that is active. So LinkedIn push a lot of people that are commenting. And if you don't do it, you will always struggle. You will always struggle, because you don't push reciprocity, you don't know what is going great on the platform, and you don't build connections. And the algorithm hates you. You don't want to be hated. So then expand your network by adding 10 to 30 people that corresponds to your ICP every day, because people in your network see more of your content. And another advice is to simply, if you have a big audience on YouTube, if you have a big audience on Twitter, or if you just have a bigger audience than on LinkedIn, just put some autoplugs, just put some advice on, follow me on LinkedIn. Follow me on LinkedIn, please. Last thing, if you're seeing this video on YouTube, put a comment below and asking for any recommendation, any subject recommendation that you would like to see on the channel. And if you have a marketing agency, B2B company, or IT consulting business and want to add 5 to 15 qualified sales calls a month with LinkedIn on a pay-per-call basis, meaning if I don't get you new clients, I don't get paid, go on this first link into the description or olympye.com and simply watch the first video.